Run, Saeros! Flee like the coward you are! It seems to be Túrin chasing after Saeros.
Stop, Túrin. This is an act befitting the orcs of the woods.
An act of the orcs has indeed taken place. This is but an orc's game.
Túrin, stop!
Forward! Whoever has mocked you shall pay for their scorn. Fool. I would have let him walk back to Menegroth. Now he has placed upon me a guilt I do not deserve.
For 3 years, Túrin stayed away from Thingol's halls, devoted to war on the borders. His presence at court became a distant memory, and his appearance bore the ruggedness of life in the wilds. By chance, he took Saeros' seat, who took it as an affront, and his wrath was kindled.
It is an honor to yield my seat to the great guardian of the border, as he rarely graces us with his presence.
But Saeros was not content with silence, and veiled his mockery behind kind words. Túrin, growing uneasy, stopped responding, his gaze hardening with memories of Dorlomin and the wilds.
You come in haste, man of Hithlum, and your tattered cloak may be excused. But must your hair look like a thicket? Perhaps if you cleared your ears, you would better understand what is being said to you. If the men of Hithlum are so wild, what must their women be like? Do they run like deer, clad only in their hair?
Don't do it, Túrin.
How much longer will we shelter this savage?
This conflict is your responsibility. Perhaps the king's law will judge that a wounded mouth is fair retribution for your sharp tongue. What a misfortune. Return with us, Túrin. The king must judge these events.
If the king is just, he will know I'm innocent. I will not submit nor ask for forgiveness. You have only 2 options, Mablung. Let me go or kill me right here.
Your words are too proud, Túrin. You do not wish to become a fugitive, but one death is enough. Go then, if that is your desire.
It is said that, finding no trace of Túrin on the borders of Doriath, Beleg Strongbow traveled to Menegroth in search of him. But upon learning the truth, his heart was filled with sorrow. Thingol and Melian returned to the palace at the end of summer. In silence, the king listened to the account, his expression solemn at Túrin's fate.
This is a serious matter. Though Saeros is dead, and Túrin has fled. I will hear every testimony before passing judgment.
In Thingol's court, many spoke, but it was Mablung who revealed the truth with clarity and with mercy for Túrin.
Túrin has rejected my law and pardon. I banish him from Doriath, and if he returns, he shall be judged. Only his repentance can restore him as my son.
Lord, there is still a voice that must be heard. I sought the one who knows the truth, and now I bring it before you. I beg you to listen.
Then speak, if you believe there is something that may change my judgment.
I was sitting under a tree, and I saw everything that happened. I saw Saeros emerge from the forest with sword and shield, leaping upon Túrin by surprise. Túrin is brave, but also compassionate. They fought, my lord, until Túrin stripped Saeros of his sword and shield, yet he did not kill him. Therefore, I do not believe he sought his death. If Saeros was subjected to shame, it was a shame he had brought upon himself.
Saeros, your journey back is long, and your clothes will be a burden. Your hair will suffice.
My judgment changes. It is not Túrin who must seek forgiveness, but I who grant it to him. Let him return with honor.
But where is he now?
If Túrin lives, I will find him, even if I must journey across all of Middle-earth.
Beleg, I have taken Túrin as a son, and he shall remain so as long as I reign. I do not want the world to say that he was unjustly cast into shadow.
Lord, allow me to right this wrong. I will not let Túrin's greatness be lost in the wild lands. Doriath needs him, and so do I.
Go with my blessing, Beleg. If you find Túrin, it will be your greatest feat. Ask for whatever you wish.
A sword worthy of battle. My bow is no longer enough against the growing shadow.
Choose from my swords, except Aran Ruz, for it is mine.
There is evil in this sword. The heart of its maker still lives within it, and it was a dark heart. It will not serve with loyalty, nor will it stay with you forever.
Even so, I will wield it as long as it serves me.
And so, through countless perils, Beleg wandered across Beleriand in search of Túrin. But neither winter nor spring brought any trace of him. Túrin, believing himself an outlaw, did not return to the borders of Doriath. In secret, he left the Hidden Kingdom and journeyed westward to the shadowy forests of Teiglin. Before the Nirnaeth, these lands were home to the men of Haleth, farmers, hunters, free folk who tilled the land and raised their herds. But now, fear and silence had driven them away. In the desolation of war, the forests became filled with shadows. Not only did orcs prowl, but also men without home, without purpose, without law, survivors of lost battles, or exiles cast out as criminals. Hungry, with no law but their own desperation, they struck like wolves. That is why those who still endured in these lands called them Gorwaith, the Wolfmen. Among the outlaws of the forest, one stood out for his cruelty, Androg, exiled from Dorlomin for murder. Beside him were Algund, a veteran of the Nirnaeth, and Forweg, a bold leader with a wary gaze and uncertain ambition. When Túrin entered their domain, they already knew. They tracked him in silence, surrounding him like hunters stalking their prey.
You've made a mistake coming here. This is our land, and no one crosses it without paying a price, perhaps with your life.
If you seek ransom, you will be disappointed. I have no gold nor a lord to pay for me. You will only be able to loot me when I am dead. if you manage to achieve it.
Enough of your arrogance.